All right, so with the NBA season being here, I wanted to go ahead and ask y'all guys. I got like 5 teams here, and I want to ask y'all what would be considered the perfect season for this team standards.
Sure.
First team I got is the Milwaukee Bucks.
The perfect.
Yeah.
I think the perfect, but also somewhat realistic season would be them finishing as a top 5 seed, like in the 4 or 5 range, getting out of the first round and competing with the Knicks or the Cavs, whoever might be that 1 seed, and maybe taking it to like a 7. I just can't see them in the conference finals. I just think they don't have enough talent, but a really hard-fought second-round series makes sense to me.
KB hit it right on the head. I think not only making it to the playoffs comfortably, getting past, they haven't got past the first round in a while.
Yeah.
I know Giannis was hurt, Dame was hurt in some of those years, but it has been a while. And I think at this point, that is the monkey on their back. Just get through that first round, and if you are able to hold your own in the next round, even if you don't win, you show enough hope to maybe make Giannis more comfortable.
Yes.
And I think that's really your biggest goal. Everybody wants to win the championship. Every team is saying that to start the year. We want to win a championship. We want to win a championship. The Milwaukee Bucks' main thing is putting enough confidence in them for Giannis to believe in what they're doing.
I can't even really add to that. That's the biggest point for Milwaukee is making sure Giannis is feeling like this is the place he wants to be. Other than that, I don't think they got no more goals.
Everything else is cherry on top.
Right. I think they do have to be, like KB said, a 5th or 6th seed, though. Like, it just shows that things are going right over there. But I think the main thing is Giannis.
I will say it was kind of sad to see Giannis, who I'm talking about, and Chris Middleton hug it out last night. Because, like, dang, man.
Bro, they had the signs in the stands that was saying, "We miss you, Chris," and everything.
Did you hear what he said? He did when he got traded?
He drove hours by himself.
He said he was in a car for 3 hours with no music, no nothing, just driving around.
That sounds like something I would do.
Same.
I thought it was crazy to hear Giannis tell that story about that big Game 6 shot from Chris was actually a play designed for Giannis, but he said no, and he had confidence in Chris taking that shot, and he let Chris go out there and rock out.
So he lacked confidence in himself. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he'll take the 3 probably. Or the 3 or jumper is probably a better shot. Honestly.
The Wizards.
Somebody like Keyshawn George cementing themselves as the priority.
Someone separating themselves.
Yeah, and it don't have to be Keyshawn George. I just know I'm the highest on him.
Yeah, it will be.
In that first game, he definitely looked like he separated himself from everyone else.
Silky smooth with it. Yeah.
They need guys to start separating themselves as far as priority. I think they have a lot going on right here, which is fine. But at the end of this season, they definitely need to be able to know, hey, Cam Whitmore we view as this, Bub is this, Trey Johnson is that, Alex, everything is clumped up together, and they need some organization. And so I hope that they can have that by the end of the year. And also get a few more wins. I think that also helps. A young team needs some staple wins.
Yeah, I agree with what P is saying. Just having a better understanding of who's on the roster and why they're there and if they should be a part of the long-term goal. But if we're talking about wins and losses wise, I think I've watched the highlights of some of them scrimmages from these top-end dudes that's in this draft class, and they could definitely use an AJ or Cam Boozer that look like they could come into the league and just be 15 to 20 point per scorers immediately. So I think their perfect season is winning the lottery. Having a 14% chance, end up saying Washington Wizards, #1 overall pick.
Yeah. I mean, it's really just like, again, putting it all together and getting some cohesiveness. I'm looking just at the young guys really and just how they develop. Didn't really get to Trey Johnson, but I'm super happy just like him scoring the ball. I want him to be confident. And then also Alex Sarr, man, he's one of my guys that I'm super high on. He had to go against Giannis. Obviously, he's going to have some times where he's dunking on you, but I thought he did make some really good, impressive plays.
Next team I got is the Denver Nuggets.
Championship, right?
Perfect season. It's a championship.
Championship?
Yeah.
That's the only I could see that. So would y'all say if they made it to the finals but they lost, would y'all say that they would look at that as like a failure?
No, not necessarily.
They probably think we'll be right back next year.
Yeah, I don't think it's a failure, but your question is perfect season.
Yeah.
Perfect season for them.
Yeah, it's a championship.
Yeah, if they made it to the finals and lost, then I don't think anybody's like, oh, what a terrible season. They didn't meet expectations.
Yeah,
But I don't think they also wouldn't be like, yeah, we did it if they made it to the finals and lost. You know,
I'll back it up too. I'll back it up just a little bit too. I think a perfect season for them too would be this roster showing that they could really help out Jokic in terms of he doesn't have to play 40 minutes, doesn't have to drop 50 points just for them to be in the game. Like he could chill and basically not coast through the regular season, but he doesn't have to be the Jokic that's doing it every single night with the talent they have on this roster now.
That's a good point because some of them games last season, it was
Early.
so fun for us as
The
fans.
Wizards game.
60 points against the Wizards to still lose. Like, that was the type of stuff he was dealing with last season, obviously with Brucey Brown and Cam and Tim Hardaway Jr.
CB on a new
Holmes.
contract.
Yeah, Daron Holmes get to play his first NBA game tonight.
Jonas Valanciunas.
They should be more okay
Peyton
with.
Watson. You want me to keep going?
You can't keep going. They got talent over there. They should be more
Hunter
okay
Tyson.
this
Julian
season
Strawberry.
with him not having to play 40 minutes necessarily.
Uh,
He's an Iron Man though.
The Pistons.
Trey Alexander. Okay, I'll stop there.
The Pistons.
Pistons last night had their comeback, which was cool. Shout out to them. But you were there at the game, Millie, so you probably see it better than we did at home. There were some of them lineups they were running out there with no Kay Cunningham. That is a Bulls fan. I'm watching like, I'm so happy they got these dudes on the court.
Yes.
Like no dribblers.
creation.
No dribblers on the court at all.
For sure.
No shooters on the court at all.
Yeah.
That's a good, perfect season for them is building on last year. And I hate to be so vague, but I've been saying this all offseason long. I am super proud and happy for them with the season that they had last year. But I just don't think the NBA works like that. I think you can have a Cinderella year. I think you can be the darlings of the NBA, and it can look up and you just fall. Like, the NBA is that loaded, and I keep referencing the Sacramento Kings team that had us all hyped up, and then that
Light
was
the
it.
beam, baby.
You know what I mean? That was literally it, and now that team looks crazy different than those 2 years ago. And I don't want that for the Pistons.
Yeah.
Because I like the players that they have, and I think they do have a little bit more stability. I think Cade Cunningham is obviously your building block there. But yeah, I would hate for them to have the season that they had last year and kind of take a step back. That's not good. So I want them to build on what they did, even if it's a couple wins, if it's the same type of thing. Sure. Just staying in a consistent playoff, respected East team. But Jaden Ivey is missed. Jaden Ivey is missed.
So is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
So is Malik Beasley because Duncan Robinson didn't make
do
anything.
Yeah. He didn't do anything.
Duncan Robinson had a play where he was dribbling and like he got stuck in the air between throwing a lob or shooting. And he
Ron
ended up
Holland,
hitting
though,
a backboard.
if Ron Holland gonna be acting like that, then that's another win for them. Hey, Beef Stew, get what on?
Get dunked on.
He was great last night, though.
He was, man.
no.
Every time he get dunked on, he is there to witness it and make that tweet.
But no, I thought Beef Stew was amazing. He
was.
did a great job of like protecting. He literally swung that game.
Yeah, he did.
When they was down 20, almost 20, Beef Stew came in there defensively, which is like a monster. Was the
Be real quick, y'all too, because I was
up?
watching this game. Did y'all know that the Pistons are gonna make a little run? My back of my mouth.
I felt it. I didn't think they was gonna take the lead eventually.
Yeah.
But
what was it, like
definitely felt
77-55?
Yeah,
And I'm
it
like,
was-
bro,
we were up by
there's no way.
23 at one point.
There's no way that the Pistons going out like this.
I was very excited about the Ron Holland and the Sar Thompson minutes together.
Yeah.
I just think they need Cade to be on the court to make
Yes,
that work.
yeah.
If there's no Cade but those two, I'm
Because
not.
Marcus Sasser was out too.
Yeah, Marcus Sasser. They really
Yeah.
had no dribblers other than Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, they might be a team that really has to get active on the trade
I will
market.
also say I did not like the last shot by Tobias Harris. He missed, he got it
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
or whatever. And
he had
just
like
threw it up
7
with three.
seconds.
Yeah,
He didn't
had a
know
lot
he
of
had
seconds.
7.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it.
Well,
personally.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Last thing we got is the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards was so crazy in that fourth quarter last night.
He was.
That was so great to watch. I think the perfect season for them is it. I mean, they've been to the conference finals back-to-back seasons, so we can't just say, get to the
It
conference
feels
finals.
like it's a
again.
lot of pressure to say like getting back to that spot too.
Yeah,
Just because the West is like it's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah.
But they showed that they can.
But
I
also,
think-
it seems like making it to the conference finals is such a big achievement in the West that, like, it can be, like, considered a perfect season.
I agree with Derek. Staying in that realm, staying in that conversation, staying there is much better than falling off. And then again, you're in the West. So if they're able to continue to just stay in that tier, I do think it continues to give them some hope to be able to make moves because they like.
Because then you also look at it as, like, our All-NBA guy is only 24, 23. I know he's around that age, but, like, that's a good thing that we're doing that now.
Yeah, I think
Rudy
y'all
Gobert
hit
is
it.
ball, by the way.
He is ball, and
Shout out to the Ball
think
Kings
it's-
out there.
Yeah,
I'll probably say another thing for them is just finding that one guy that's gonna figures his way into the rotation too. I think that's you need those diamond in the rough guys. Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon closed last game.
Yeah.
Played way more minutes than like a Mike Conley. Dante DiVincenzo and Shannon out there with J-Mac and Anthony Edwards and Gobert. Not a lot of Nas Reed yesterday. But yeah, y'all hit it on the head. When we come back, Russell Westbrook is winning number 18. We're going to talk about all the crazy things we saw yesterday.